Good morning, everyone. This is the report of our group, and this is the report of Group 10. And our report is about academic presentation. At the end of this module, you should be able to adopt an awareness of audience and context in presenting ideas, and convey ideas through oral, audiovisual, and or web-based presentation for different target audience and local and global setting by using appropriate registers. To be an effective presenter, you must also be well prepared in terms of our public speaking factors such as observing time limits, making eye contact, engaging the audience, and the like. So let's move to the incorporating visual aids, and it will be presented by Soltura. And let's begin.
Magandang buhay everyone. Ako nga po pala si Best Jesse Season Tura. Incorporating visual aids. Visual aids, you will need your presentation will depend your field and the nature of the conference.
Okay, Mr. Sutura, thank you for your report or presentation. And I'll give a tip for visual aids. And the first is the visual aid should be synchronous with your presentation. Explain your visual aid, and slides should contain the important points, and the text should be legible, and check for the typographical errors. And overall, the visual aid of your presentation should be simple, consistent, and contain high quality images. And and that's all. And now let's move on and let's hear the delivery or the presentation of delivery. And okay, so second, delivery. Most of the presentation at present are delivered from notes. Typically, it takes bulleted list, outlines, or few verbatim passages. It allows the speakers to benefit from a well-organized structure and a conversational tone. And for your delivery, here are a few tips. And keep your content simple and straightforward. You need to use clear and simple language. Do not just read the text from the slides, and introduce yourself and establish credibility at the beginning of your presentation. So now let's move on and go to the presentation of the Know Your Audience. And so let's start. And third, know your audience. The type of audience may influence the format of your presentation and its content. And ask yourself the following question about your intended audience. The answer to this question will affect the style and the content of your talk. And the one, there is one, two, three, four, five. There is five following question that you can ask yourself, and the first one is, who is your audience? What are the reasons for attending? How many are likely to be present? What are their possible age, education, and status? And what do they already know about the subject? And now let's move to the academic adherent to the time limit. Adhere to the time limit. Before preparing the materials for your presentation, you have to know how much time you are given to present. Usually, presentations are allotted around 20 to 30 minutes, and be prepared for unexpected occurrences like last minute changes. There are instances when you are given 20 minutes, but due to the previous speaker going over the time, you are left with 10 minutes. And I have example, or I've researched um about that. So like going over time limit is dis- disrespectful to your audience, and your audience most likely has a printed agenda and they expect you to stick to it. And moreover, audience members may have other presentation they want to attend after you talk. So you need to um, respect their um, time, and so you need to be on time. So let's move to the next presentation, the rehearsal presentation, and it will be tackled by Mr. Soltura. And now let's hear the presentation.
Rehearse your presentation. Rehearse your content in front of the mirror or a friend to familiarize with it. Practicing in front of a mirror allows you to see your facial expression and body language. It's a way to become more aware of your nonverbal and to make adjustments to appear more confident and engaging.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Soltura. And I'll add to the some points into the presentation. The essential of rehearsal is giving an effective presentation and increase your confidence and ensure you are familiar with your material and allows you to polish your presentation skills. It is important to not only practice delivering your talk but also practice using your visual aids, so it will help you to um, be more confident to your presentation. So that's it. And now let's move to the next presentation, and that is check the room in advance, and it will be tackled by Mr. Telewick, and let's hear.
Before your presentation, visit the room to know the space will look like. Seeing the room will help you remember how to get to it and avoid rushing to the area on the presentation. Kung kailangan daw po, bago nyo daw po bago daw po kayo mag-present, kailangan daw pong i-check nyo muna yung room para kung sakasakaling kung malate po kayo, ganito ganyan, alam nyo po kung saan po kayo pupunta.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Telewick, and you are I mean your opinion is or your idea in this presentation is actually correct, and I'll add to your presentation is um, to we need to check the room in advance to so we can get comfortable to the room before the audience arrives, and as this will make you feel more prepared and less nervous. And if you are using your technology to support your presentation like PowerPoint, slides, or projector, you need to test everything before you begin. So when you begin your presentation, um, so when you present, there is no technical difficulties. So now, thank you, Mr. Telewick. Now let's move to the use of transition words, and it will present again by Mr. Telewick. So now let's hear the use of transition words.
Use transition words. Make sure to use transition words and phrases to give your presentation a smooth flow. Para po, kailangan nyo pong gumamit ng transitional words para po mas maayos po yung pagpe-present nyo ng presentation nyo po.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Telewick. So, dagdag ko lang sa may transition words is transition words contribute to the clarity and precision of academic writing, and they help define terms or praise or restate ideas and provide necessary explanations. And I want to add that they aid in emphasizing key points and drawing attentions to important information. So now let's move to the question and discussions. And so, question and discussion, and to create an exciting atmosphere and can help the audience engage with the subject matter. and can also help the presenter understand the audience need and wants. So um, question can also help the presenter identify the gaps in their work and hear new perspective. So now let's move to the ensure that the closing is natural. So people might come to you with a question. So question that strike them after you have concluded the presentation, or might want to talk to you one on one when you are close. So you need to uh, do not leave immediately after your presentation.